Hello, everyone. Let me get a quick thumbs up if you can hear me. Yep, no clearing the throat today. There have been a lot of comments about that lately. I'm putting an end to it right now. Can everyone hear me? All good, Starla? All right, looks like Clip can hear me. Clip, you need this W today. Is it Hebert or Hebert? Welcome back, my friend. Thank you for watching, and thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. Jay, what's up? Jackson. Mike is always in the chat. Wearing his sock slides from Foco. Let's go. I'm wearing my moccasins from Foco. Do need a W today. I need a big W. Hey, if anyone's in the Discord right now or has access to the Discord, can you throw the link in there? What's up, Tony? What's up, Edgar? Edgar, has the, whoa. A little blurry. Probably checked that before. There we are. What's up, everybody? Let's get a score bug going. Anthony, right off the bat, giving a gifted membership to Like a Complete Unknown, like a Rolling Stone, Mr. Bob Dylan himself. What is going on? Thank you so much, Anthony. Can we get some claps in the chat for Anthony, please? Thank you, Anthony. Only mods can post links? I did not know that, Starla. Thank you. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Mike. I need that today. Thank you. Wonder Dave, welcome to the box seats, my friend. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, you now have access to series previews before every single series, and you are getting access to the members only live stream, which, chat, we need to figure out this month. We got to figure that out. That is awesome, QB. Congratulations. What's going on, Wolf? I've been good, man. How you doing? Man, this is going to be a tough one to fit in here. Maybe I'll just do Cleve. Does that work for you guys? All right, hold on, chat. We can make this. We figure this out. We're figuring it out right now. Hold on. If we do this, maybe. There we go. Now that looks weird, right? Christian Royal take. I'm all in on it. I could see Christian Royal coming out pretty hot. I'm a big Christian Royal supporter. I think he has the tools to be really effective. You hate ads? What's up, Mike? I said hello to you. Clearly, you were stuck on ads. I'm wearing headphones tonight, Chad. I feel like we get some good. I feel like we get some good content kind of from the Nesson booth itself, like a little tidbits here and there. Although they've been off lately. Is anyone else? You got 7 ads on this video? What? 7? Really? Man, I cannot control the ads before and after a video. That's automatically, you have to be able to put those in there. And if I don't click them, YouTube will just put them out there. And they will, they'll take the money. So, yeah, YouTube Premium seems like it could be the way to go soon. Tearing it up in AA? Yeah, I did. He had a good game yesterday. Premium? Yeah, Premium seems like the way to go. If you guys watch a lot of YouTube, it seems like the way to go. I might get into Premium too. What was I doing? Oh, right. I have to share. Lots of premium. What is the benefit of having premium besides ads? Yeah, the ads are crazy. Again, I can't. True, ad block's a good sort of like precursor to that. No ads. You can download videos? Interesting. What was I doing? Oh, I was sharing this, right. With the Discord. Because you want ad-free? Interesting. What's up, Mr. South Boston? No Philly game? Yeah, no Philly game, no Mets game, no Yankees game. It's crazy. I'm good with that, Mike. Yeah, I'm good with that, Mike. As long as I get paid, I do get a portion of the ad revenue. I'll tell you that right now. Let me just. Oh, I was gonna tweet it out again. Probably not a good idea. I am certainly not live. There we go. Oh, now I'm behind. I don't want to be behind this game, chat. I'm always behind. I want to be in. 6 days for Fenway. Oh man, you're gonna love it. Download True Crime and listen to it. That's a good idea too. I didn't know you could download videos. That's awesome. What's up, Robbie? Robbie, looks like you're our moderator for tonight. If you're gonna be around for a while. We've seen some smoke in Virginia. I got to run on the treadmill tonight instead of running outside. Yeah, it's crazy. It was pretty bad here yesterday. Today just sort of smells a bit smoky. Mets are playing in Atlanta. Oh, why did I think the Mets game got canceled? I guess it was because I was seeing pictures of Mets Stadium. What's up, MK? $10 from Mr. Matt himself. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate you. Man, you guys are being... This is incredible. You guys are insane. I love doing these. Thank you so much, Dad. Can we get some claps in the chat for Mr. Mad, please? I'm getting around calling you Dad. I'm figuring it out. What do you think? Mr. Mad, you like that? Because of the Red Sox booth, yeah. Honestly, the booth has been pretty brutal lately. Can't wait till we face the Yankees. Couple more days. The air is hazardous. I live in New York and it was awful. Jesus. Wow. Yeah, it has been a while, versatility. You're going to love it. They did a lot of great updates to Fenway. It was really bad in upstate New York yesterday. A bit better today. But I don't blame the MLB for pushing it back. Yeah, the stuff I've seen is crazy. Yeah, CW. The weirdest part for me in the booth so far this year is how, like, I understand if you're going in and out of every game and you're, like, Dave O'Brien's probably seeing the numbers of every single broadcast and he's realizing, oh, man, like, you know, as they start doing poorly, you probably see the numbers dip down a little bit. When the Celtics were in the playoffs, when the Bruins were in the playoffs, you probably saw the numbers. So he's probably is as frustrated with the team as we are, but man, like he's calling Casas horrible. He's talking about like last night when Rob Refsnyder made that catch. I wasn't like watching the game. I was listening to it while putting away the dishes. It's crazy. Dave O'Brien was like, "Oh, Refsnyder's back. He's reaching up and he made the catch." Crazy. And don't get me started on the way he talks about Tristan Casas. It's insane. Like, dude. The New York sky is special. Yeah, it's like bright orange right now, right? We've just sort of been like over hazy all day. Yeah. Like here it's like it's just like overcast and then it occasionally just smells a bit smoky. But like in general, man, man, it's crazy. Works for you? All right, Mr. Mad. Casas needs to get over the Mendoza line, but like, yeah, you know, I understand that. It's just like, you know, he's doing so much better than he was in April, but you wouldn't know it if all you paid attention to was the broadcast. Might be you this time, Jackson. I got no dropped frames and I haven't reconnected yet. What's up, Logan? All right, that time it did. That time it did lag. That time it was on me. What's up, Warrior? I agree. His stats were so bad in April that even with a good May, his average just looks awful. The average fan, yeah. He struggled hard in April, 100%. But he's looked so much better. This is like Idaho every summer. That's crazy versatility. That this happens every summer to you, man. Don and Jerry were the best when the Sox had bad games. Yeah. Yeah. Devers in the 7 spot? No. 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 What's up, Peter? Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's times like this where like the Red Sox are struggling. They're going through a bit of a rough stretch where you really notice the difference in what the booth is now. Um, I'm glad, North. I'm glad I've hitched my wagon to Tristan Casas. I think I am very proud of the fact that I am standing behind Tristan Casas. How excited was I when Marcelo Meyer was called up? Pumped. I cannot wait. Casas needs a lacrosse net. Yeah. We talked about it on a video. You got to have a talk with Devers. Good luck. I 100% agree with you, CW. Yeah, Wolf, it's been a rough season. Is this Drohan kid good? I mean, he's looked good so far. I wouldn't be shocked if they push him. Also, Chad, I bet on the exact score of today's game, so we need it to be 4-2. That's how we're winning this game today. Yeah, Drohan looked good in his second start. Still a bit of walk issues, but he's getting there, I think. Bobby Dahlbeck Truther. Yeah, Clip, you are Bobby Dahlbeck Truther. They send Casas down this season. I think the only reason he would get sent down is if we're like legitimately in like if we get to September and his batting average is still like 210, it's in that really, really low range and they're pushing for a playoff spot. I'm talking like 1-2 games out and they're really trying to win these next couple of games. Maybe. But I don't think we'll ever see that. So that's the real reason I think I see Kyle. You don't mess with the Drohan? Yeah. We got to chill with Meyer expectations. It'd be nice to have a good shortstop, but if we expect them to save the world, yeah. There are going to be a lot of expectations on Meyer, regardless of what. And I've said this in videos before. It's like, the most important thing to me is that Meyer has Meyer's schedule, right? It's not when the Red Sox are ready for him to come up. It's when he's ready to come up. Because clearly that spot's going to be there waiting for him. I don't think the Red Sox are going to pull any. I mean, there's really not any crazy shortstops available on the market anyway. So it's like, I just think it would be really irresponsible for the Red Sox to go, okay, he's doing well in the first, right now he's in Double-A, right? It would be really irresponsible for the Red Sox to be like, okay, he's done well for 2 months in Double-A, let's bring him up to appease fans, right? That's what you just simply can't do that. You got to make sure he's good to go. He has all of the qualities that he needs to possess to be able to achieve major league success before you bring him up. One thing I've noticed about Casas, yeah, he's pretty good on the field. His metrics don't say it, but I've never felt like uncomfortable with Casas at first base. You think Matt Dermondi makes the start tomorrow? Probably. Yeah, Robbie. He's hitting the ball a lot harder, and I think one of the things too we'll notice with Casas is he's being more aggressive in the zone, which is basically what he needed. When did Pedroia start getting hot as a rookie? Wasn't it right about now? It was a little bit earlier, but it was around the same time, yeah. Does Chaim Bloom come back in 2024? Yeah. I think they'll be pretty quick to bring him back in 2024. It'll be what'll be more interesting is, do the Red Sox use Chaim Bloom as a scapegoat? Because if this season continues the way it's continuing, right, and you do improve from 2022, right? 2023, you're positive, you're above 500. You did make improvements, but overall, unless they have, God, Masataka Yoshida is just insane. Casas has got to be doing super terrible. He sent down. Yeah, I agree. They do have a lot of faith in him. Yeah, the Alec Manoah news is hilarious. Yes. Yeah. David Hamilton. Mike, for those of you who don't know, Mike is dying on the hill. Costas at third base, Dahlbeck at shortstop, Meyer at first base. Bloom's long-term plan, yeah. You already brought up he's on your Major League roster in MLB The Show. Well, there you go, guys. King's got him on the roster in MLB The Show. He's doing all right. We're in. Easily the best player on the team right now, yeah. You got your Massa jersey? Man, I need to get a Massa jersey so bad. I was super anti-Bloom, but I'm kind of seeing the vision now. I think the thing with Chaim Bloom is that he's not... The problem with the sort of discourse between fans in the front office is fans, especially like diehard fans, right? What we are looking at is what are they doing right now? What are the Red Sox doing right now, right? With Chaim in the front office, they're looking at, okay, what are the Red Sox going to look like in 2025, 2026, 2027, right? And it does take time and really all these sort of small moves that sort of build into these bigger moves to grow into that 2025, 2026, we're going to be stupid competitive era, right? But at the same time, too, like you're still a major league organization. You're still a very prominent major league organization. And there's ways to rebuild while also being competitive. So it's sort of a in between. I hate Manoah. I don't like Manoah either. Oh, I got to do that, CW. Maybe I'll look up JD Drew or Trot Nixon. He's on the list, Logan. He's on the list. I got a couple of minor league players that I want to focus on. Man, I'm so behind. Chat, don't spoil it. I go back and forth between believing in Bloom and being confused with what he does. I feel like he's made some good moves, some questionable moves. Yeah. I think that's exactly what it is, Joseph. Hey, that's a hard line drive in the books. Let's go. 1-0. We like that. Catching breaks is exactly what you need. Chat, which side should I do? I guess I would do one, right? Yeah. We're on the board. Oh, you know what I'm going to do, chat? Actually, this makes more sense. I don't know why I didn't do... Did I... Man, sometimes I forget what I do. 1 and 0. There we go. Yeah, Nick York is back in the top 100 prospects. If you guys want a video on that, I will make a video tomorrow. Sound good? You guys want the video tomorrow? Maybe we should send Devers down? Yeah. Dude, Tristan Casas hits everything so hard. Keep your fingers crossed, Joseph. That is a bold statement. I'm knocking on wood for you. Honestly, my biggest disappointment in Bloom is that we haven't built the arms up in the farm system. I thought that would be a top of the thing for him. Honestly, I did kind of too. What's up, JL? At work listening? I'll try and be quiet. Baseball America, Logan. Yeah, I'll do that, Jackson. Yeah, Rafael Devers in AAA would be kind of funny to watch, actually, for a little bit, right? It would be funny for, like, I don't know, 2 weeks, and it'd be like, oh, okay, why are you seeing AAA? Yeah, Wonder. I think that's right now. Come on. Oh, dude, Tristan Casas is like 6 feet away from just mashing baseballs. But hey, Devers. Rocking the maxes today? Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing, Chad. I'm a very superstitious person. And so last night I wore these maxes because I was doing chores while watching the game. And they win. So what are we doing today? I think that's wonder back to what you said. Yeah, I think that's a lot of the reason why we're seeing a lot of like there's a lot of issues with Heim right now. Obviously, besides the fact that they're now in fifth place, last place for the third time in 4 years, right? So that's obviously the big thing, but are you breaking through the fourth wall here, Mike? How many top 100 do we have? I think we started the year with 4 if you include Massa. I think we're down to 3. Sedan, I think, dropped off 100 and was replaced by Nick York. Miguel Blaze moved up, and I think Marcelo Meyer moved up as well. All right, we'll take one. That's awesome that you got 2. Yeah, Miguel Blaze did get hurt. Another guy who got hurt who I'm kind of upset with is Mikey Romero. We haven't really seen anything. Blaze Jordan news, nothing more than what I talked about in my video. Remember when people were concerned about Massa? Yeah, that was okay, guys, let's talk you off the cliff situation for a little bit. I still don't understand why we're starting Kike at shortstop. Duvall back this week. Yeah, he should be back again in the Yankee series on Friday. Friday? Yeah, Friday. They might be kind of stuck a little bit in terms of bringing him up. In terms of promoting Blaze Jordan to Double A, they might be stuck a little bit because Alex Benelis is certainly not ready for Triple A. So that might be why. How's Blaze doing? He's having a great season. I agree with that, Dumb. God, I hope so, Mick. Do you know how good the farm system ranks overall? I think last time they put out the rankings, it was pretty much dead even. I think it was 14. I think it was 14. Is Kike at short because with Duvall coming back, there won't be room for him in the outfield? No, Kike's at short because we don't have a shortstop. Yeah, we were either 15th or 14th. Which is I mean when one of the things that people I don't think give Chaim Bloom any credit for is when he took over the farm system, we were ranked dead last in Major League Baseball in prospects. And now we're 14th. And you know, some of that's the terrible season. And so you get lucky with that top pick, but a lot of it too has to do with, you know, developing these guys as well, which is great. There is no way you guys are already at. We have Pablo Reyes. True. Am I missing? How are you guys so... Every time I'm so behind for some reason. And now my iPad stopped working. Jays and Yankees a while ago where they were like calling about the beautiful pitch from Cutter Crawford. Cutter needs to be in this rotation. If Chris Sale's gonna be out for an extended period of time, it needs to be Cutter. Would trading Kike and Bobby D be useful? I mean, maybe, right? I don't know. I really don't know. What day is the MLB draft? It's at the end of, or it's at the beginning of July. I think it's right before the All-Star game. Let me see. It's July 9th through the 11th, and the All-Star game's the 17th, I think. Does of course. It's oh no, it's July 11th. Look at that. So it ends the day of the All-Star game. Interesting. play him in the field right away, but I really don't know. Excuse me. I feel like Massa and Verdugo could both make the All-Star game. Yeah, I don't know. The Red Sox aren't going to have a ton of guys in the All-Star. You had a lot of guys start hot and then kind of taper off. The problem with the Massa and Verdugo is they both deserve to be in the All-Star game. But, like, fan votes, right? You're always Mike Trout is always a shoo-in. Aaron Judge is going to be a shoo-in. So you're battling for one spot, and you got guys like Yordan Alvarez. You got guys like... trying to think of other like prominent outfielders that would probably get that spot before, like just pure, like if you're a Brewers fan, you're voting for the AL, the name Masatagi Yoshida. And on top of that too, the voting, I don't know if you guys have voted yet. I could put the link in there. But either way, on the voting page, Massa and Verdugo are all the way at the bottom. And it makes no sense because Verdugo, I mean, one of the top WARs in all of baseball right now. And Massa is one of the best hitters in baseball right now, if not the best hitter in baseball right now. I mean, besides Judge. What's your opinion on a lot of players not playing in the World Classic? There weren't too many players that like sat out the World Baseball Classic, aside from like pitchers on the American team. When is Yu Chang supposed to come back? Was he supposed to come back this month? Yeah, he was, but he got delayed in his rehab. He had a little bit of a problem coming back. He's starting again tonight, so we'll see. Was listening to a Sox Indian reaction video yesterday, and the host, the Indians are struggling, man. Elite hitter, Cover Crawford. Brutal. Brutal. Let's go. Chad, I don't think we've only watched one away game this year, which is weird. Marcelo Meyer's first 2 hits for the price of 1. Oh no, with 2 he hits his first. Marcelo Meyer just went deep. Marcelo Meyer with 2 firsts for the price of 1. He hits his first double-A homer as well as his first homer off a lefty this year. Going very deep at Haddock off of the left-on-left slider. Beautiful. Do I listen to the Sox Prospects podcast at all? I do, yeah. I love their podcast. The Sox Prospects, if you guys watched my video today, I talked about it. The in-depth analysis that they have on their prospects is insane. It really is. It's incredible that they're able to do that. Was Chang playing during the win streak? I don't think he was during the... When did the win streak start? With Milwaukee? Right? Or was it the sweep of the Blue Jays? I think if it was a sweep of the Blue Jays, no. Because I remember Kike having 2 big errors in that game, remember? Chang had 2 hits today. What are the Red Sox going to do? Get talented young pitching? I don't know what that... Oh, in the draft, Dan? I don't know. I think the number 1 pick for the Red Sox right now is looking like a catcher. How is Mayer in Double-A? He's doing pretty well. Started after the Guardians. Yeah. Man, I need to figure that out, Chad. It's something with OBS's connection to YouTube where it doesn't happen when I'm recording videos, so it has nothing to do with the computer. Top 2. Thank you. I mean, he's only had a couple of games, Logan. Another loss since I'm streaming. We've done pretty well this year. I think we're dead even, which is pretty accurate with this Red Sox team. Yeah, what is Meyer hitting right now? Ugh, I gotta connect my iPad. Hold on. I did not see yours. Sorry, versatility. Sorry, shooter. My new PC is getting the Red Sox first round pick auto cards. I have Casas, Meyer, and Romero. I can't wait to get this year's. That's pretty cool. When's Duvall returning? Friday. Meyer's hitting 200. In how many games? It's crazy that he was born in 2000. Like he's 4 years younger than me. That's wild. 28 plate appearances. He's striking out a pretty decent amount. What's his expected weighted on base percentage or weighted on base average? 199. He's hitting 130 right now in Double-A. It's only 6 games, right? He just had his first home run tonight. I think he'll be all right. Duvall is coming Friday. Yes, sir. Duvall will be back Friday. That's gonna be the video, chat. Although, chat, what would you? I'll probably have to put out 2 videos then. Connor Wong is so good. I love Connor Wong. Connor Wong opposite field power. Love it. Love it. We should have give Alfaro a shot at least. Nah. Watching the game, listen to Cleveland announcers. If I didn't pay for NESN 360, I think I'd do the same thing. I don't want to see a bunch of jumping on the Wong wagon this late. True. Robbie was on there way earlier. How long is Wong locked in for? A while. I don't even think he reaches arbitration until next year. So like 6 years. The internet seems to want Joe Kelly back on the Sox. I agree. I would love Joe Kelly. I love Joe Kelly. I don't care if he'd be even that good. I love Joe Kelly. I got to get a Mikey Romero auto. I have the 2 first-round draft picks in one card right there. I always do that. Right there. Ellie De La Cruz is going to be a problem. Wait, 500 feet or 458 feet? Valdez is going to get optioned, I think, chat. Yeah, once we get Story back, I'm not going to really have an issue with the defense, I think, in general. They just need to make smarter plays. They haven't been making smarter plays lately. 458 feet is disgusting. It's honestly not a bad idea, shooter, but where do you put Justin Turner? Maybe platoon him a bit with Casas. I would want Justin Turner in every day, I think. Why did the Red Sox promote Chris Murphy? I think a lot of it had to do with just straight up numbers. Or not like statistical numbers. I'm talking about like the fact that he's left-handed and the Red Sox need some left-handed help. The fact that he was rested and the Red Sox need some rested help. The fact that he's on the 40-man, they didn't need to really demote anyone. So, Kike will probably be bench utility, I would guess. Reyes replacing Kike at shortstop? No, for some reason, no. Have Turner play first 60% of the time? You got to give Casas his ABs, man. So is Chris Murphy in the pen today? Yeah, we'll probably see him. Just send me my all-star ballot. Let's grade Mike's all-star ballot, shall we, chat? Christian Arroyo at second base is bold. He's got, so first baseman, he's got Vladdy and Freddie. I agree with Freddie. I'd probably go Diaz, Yandy Diaz at first base. Second base, Jonathan India, fairish. Christian Arroyo, I love Christian Arroyo so much, but hey, give him the vote, you know? Wander Franco at shortstop. Rafael Devers at third base. Going to be a tough one, I think, this year, unless he gets it going this month. Wander Franco, I agree. JD Davis for third base. I agree with that one too. Shortstop for the National League, you went Orlando Arcia. Yeah, and Cost is a major league player for sure. Julio Rodriguez heating up a bit. We'll see how he does at the end of the month. Ronald Acuna, lock it in. Verdugo, Yoshida need to get votes. We need to get Verdugo and Yoshida. Casas at most a AAA player? Certainly not. Certainly not, Starla. Listen, guys. To judge a rookie off of his first 2 months is insane. Insane, right? Were you guys saying this about Dustin Pedroia? I'd rather have Arroyo than Kike, I think. Yeah, quadruple A. He's not a quadruple A player. No. You don't develop in Major League Baseball? Yeah, you do. Impossible not to have Masa and Doogie. Your ballot's the only correct one? Interesting. It's not actual Costas. You don't, I mean, no one really counts your first, like, what, he played 1 month in the majors? It's still not right, Styler. You're not right. Kike can play middle spots at high level, and he's not hurt half the year. Can he? Can he? I mean, he could play second base. He could play center field. He certainly can't play shortstop. And he was hurt half the year last year. I take Arroyo. Yoshida needs more national love. I agree. I totally agree. Yoshida needs to be on a more national basis. Andres Jimenez is so good. Okay, chat. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Hold on. You would trade Devers for Ellie De La Cruz? No. Let me see. I feel like Kike doesn't hit well when he plays short either. Yeah. When's Marcelo Meyer getting called up? Probably another year. I am back in black. I'm all black today. Wong signed a 1-year deal in March. No, Wong's under arbitration. He's not going anywhere. Bottom 3. Thank you. Bottom 2. Thank you. Josh Naylor, dude. He just rips bullets. What other minor league prospects do you think have a chance of being called up this year? Any pitchers? It's a great question. I think if we're going to see any pitchers, it'll be in bullpen roles. Um, what's up, John? I'm all ready. It's kind of tough. Like if you think about it, right? The sort of prospects that you'd look into for AAA options would be in terms of like position, Willier, Abreu, um, who's injured, who we've got a million different options at shortstop in a couple of weeks. And he's injured, so probably not seeing him anytime soon. Ryan Fitzgerald, who could kind of play all over, but he's a lefty. And so you're only really looking at sort of the bullpen. Yeah, he's not very fast shooter. Man, Josh Naylor just hits, man. It's crazy. What do the Red Sox do at shortstop until Meyer's ready? Probably Trevor Story. I don't know why they do anyone else, especially if Story's arm is good. Good to go. If we're a couple games out of the deadline, do you see us adding a frontline starting pitcher? No. No. And the reason I say no for frontline starters is because to add a frontline starter, you have to take on money. That bat went flying. And the only way you take on money is if you trade away money because you're not going over the luxury tax with this team. You're just not doing it. Cutter's not good. Cutter's good. Yeah, we will see zero big moves this year. I agree. I don't know how many big moves we're going to see throughout Major League Baseball. Like, I don't know how many, like, legitimate, like, people are talking about Corbin Burns being available. People are talking about a bunch of, oh, we're all tied up, chap. Man, I am late on this. Why am I so late? But realistically, right, a lot of teams, and something we saw this offseason too, which has been sort of a trend, is that teams are looking for major league ready talent. They're not looking for prospects as much as they have been in the past. So, how many legitimately big moves will we see at the deadline? I don't know, right? A lot of the available players that are probably going to be at least talked about at the deadline are pitchers. And if you take a look at these sort of top teams, what's up, Eamon? If you take a look at some of these top teams who are going to be looking to add at the deadline, a lot of them have like good starting pitching. It's not going to be something that they need. Like, think about it. Who are the top teams in baseball right now? The Braves. The Braves aren't going to need any starting pitching. They have one of the best rotations in baseball. The Dodgers, maybe the Dodgers go and look for one, but they still have a solid rotation. If they can get healthy, they've got a really solid rotation. The Rays are set, right? Orioles, the Orioles maybe could add a starting pitcher. The Rangers, maybe. Maybe an Erod. Again, we can't take on that contract. Texas could use another arm. I agree with that. I don't know if Houston needs one really. Need a replacement for DeGrom. Yeah, that's the one team where it's like, okay, yeah, if you're gonna be the Texas Rangers and you're in first place at the deadline, I'd push for a starter. But what do you trade? Well, at least you got an out. The Mets really I haven't looked at the standings, but the Mets have been struggling this year. Yeah, Mets are in. I mean, they're 30-31. They're really not that bad. What are they in the wild card? What are we in the wild card? 4.5. The Mets are. I mean, they're only 2 games out. Yeah. I think Pittsburgh eventually falls off. I think San Francisco eventually falls off. So yeah. High prospects. Maybe. Um, they always seem to pump out some prospects. So I'll take any defender at shortstop. I don't care if he never gets a hit. I think that's why a lot of people were high on Yu Chang. I agree with that. Evaldi continues to be insane this year. Cy Young. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard with Shane McClanahan. The Dodgers sell high on what they have? Kind of. They pump out a lot of guys, though. Have you noticed that when pitchers go to the Rays, their stuff gets better, but their stars always have issues with their elbows? Got them. Yes, sir. Nice steal. Trey Turner? Trey Turner wasn't a Dodgers prospect, though. That was just a guy they traded for. Are they going to review it? Do I think Kluber gets DFA'd? No. I don't think so. Not with Chris Sale going down. Wong maybe as important as Tech was. God, I hope so. Wong has been really, really good this year, man. Wong has been exceptionally good. Oh, I see what you mean. Who are the prospects they sent over? Josiah Gray, right? Was Joey Meneses? Was that a guy in the Dodgers organization? Was that a guy in the Nationals organization? And the catcher, Keeper Ruiz, right? I mean, they've both been solid. Meneses is the Nats. It was Keeper Ruiz. I think Kluber is gone soon. We have 4 guys coming off the injured list. I could see Kluber going when Iber gets healthy or that guy Wyatt Mills gets healthy, maybe. One of those two. If they can get healthy, I think we see Kluber leave. But, I mean, the veteran arm, even as terrible, he really hasn't been that bad out of the bullpen this year. But, I mean, even as terrible as he's been so far this year, it's useful to have that arm around. Chang and Reyes tandem at shortstop. I wouldn't be shocked, especially if Chang ends up coming back well before Story does. But it looks like the Red Sox are putting their faith in Kike. I don't know. Wish the Red Sox would try out David Hamilton. He's injured now, so they couldn't have. I think the reason they didn't is just because the defense doesn't profile for major leagues. It just doesn't. He's a great hitter and a really great runner, but is Reyes a shortstop? Yeah. I was wondering what you meant by that, Wonder. I picked up on it for a second after that. Mondesi had a setback? Yeah, Mondesi's had multiple setbacks, man. I don't even know if we'll see Mondesi this year. Like, we might not ever see him. No reason to next year, unless they really want Mondesi at second base, maybe. I mean, you're going to put Story at shortstop. Once that arms gets good to go, he's an elite shortstop. Like, I think just because when he came to the Red Sox, 1, he was second base, and 2, I'll take a look, Money. Money. I don't know why you called you Money, Mike. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I think a lot of people sort of, when they picture Trevor Story, they don't picture a great shortstop. 1, because he was at second base when he was with the Red Sox, and 2, because of his arm at shortstop. He's an elite defender at shortstop. Yeah, There was a time. Does Tapia get traded? I hope so. I would hate for him to get picked up. Mondesi's a better defender than Story if they were both back. Is he? Story's really good. I haven't looked at the statistics, so maybe. But, I mean, Story's an elite shortstop defensively. I'll take a look right now, Mike. How's Josh Taylor been doing? He got option to AAA. I don't think he's pitching in the majors right now. It was a necessary evil, Mike, unfortunately. Chapman, I don't think so. Giolito, maybe Lance Lynn. Flaherty might be a bad one. You guys want Mike to do another giveaway? Anyone want Mike to do a giveaway at the end of stream? It's just one thing this time. But it's up to you guys. Yeah? All right, Mike. We're in. Let's do it. Toppy had a lot of good things to offer. Yeah, I mean, he was decent, right? But when you take a look at their ceilings, I mean, man, Rafi has been not really, Jackson. So what happens is once you officially get your DFA, you have essentially a week to trade them. And then they go through what's called a waiver wire, which is basically every team has an opportunity to pick them up and pay them the league minimum, and then the Red Sox pick up whatever is on top of the league minimum. And then after that, if no one picks him up, he can either declare free agency or he can be optioned down to AAA. So it's a bit of a process when you get DFA'd. And sometimes, too, if a team really does not, like with Ryan Brazier, the Red Sox just decided to release him. They didn't bother waiting until the week was up. They didn't bother waiting until, man, so close. So there is that option as well. I don't think the Red Sox will do that with Tapia. He's worth something. They'll probably go and they'll get I don't know, quadruple A arm. Yeah, it is worth the contract. I mean, he was a good player for us. Again, he was a good player for us, but if Sox are sellers, who's most likely to go? Chris Martin. Yeah, Chris Martin could be on that list. He's on a 1-year deal? 2-year deal? What is up with my hair over here? Edgar's here. I saw Edgar, Mike. I haven't seen Benjamin. Benjamin lives in Australia, so he says he doesn't really. There's not a lot of times where you can enter stream. Who's most likely to go the deadline, Eamon? I would wonder if you would try and flip and get something from Nick Pivetta. Although James Paxton's doing well for us, but what is his value on the market? God. You ever get something stuck in your throat, chat? Verdugo has the best trade value, but they're not going to trade Verdugo. I don't care if they're losing. I don't care if they're 20 games below 500. They're not going to trade Verdugo. Yeah, when I'm thinking of sellers at the deadline, I'm thinking rentals. Not going to sell off pieces that could be valuable to you in the future, right? Like Whitlock, like Houck, like Verdugo, like Duran. So I'm probably looking at the guys who are on 1-year deals. So you're probably looking at guys like Duvall, Paxton, Martin, Joely, Blyer, Kluber. Did I say Kluber? I didn't. McGuire. Do I think we move McGuire? No, because you need a really good backup catcher. You need a good backup catcher, and we don't have one in the system right now. Kike could be on the block for sure. I wouldn't be shocked. Christian Arroyo's another guy. I think he's a free agent after this season. So, yeah, I mean, Kike is an interesting case because I know he means a pretty decent amount to the clubhouse, but he's not. The problem with Kike is you just don't have any value. He doesn't have any value right now. You would have to package him. And if you're packaging him, who do you put him with? So, I don't know. You can only do so much with Kike is what I'm saying. So, I don't even know if it's worth trading Kike. Regardless, is worth it. I wish we traded Tapia. We still have some time. We still have some time to trade Tapia. And the Red Sox need to make a move. So they just sort of ran out of time with that. But you still do have... When did he get DFA'd? Right before this series, right? Oh, no. The last home game? So 3 days ago? So you have about 4 days to try and get something done with them. I wouldn't be shocked if they pull something out. If they pull out like traded to the Kansas City Royals or traded to the Detroit Tigers or something like that, that's willing to take on the cheap bat and he gets to play every day. Did you hear that? Pete Alonso got drilled tonight for what happened with the Braves, and then he had to leave the game. If they hurt him, uh oh. If we trade him, how long do you think till Blyer's DFA'd? It's gonna be interesting because you just don't have any other left-handed options. You just don't have the options, right? Right now, if I'm the Red Sox, I didn't JL. If you type it again, that'd be great. Unless you have Murphy come out, or I would love to see Ryan Sheriff trade Story. Certainly not trading Story. So unless someone really steps it up in a big way, left-handed, you just don't have the other options. So I don't know what you do. Do you see De La Cruz's moonshot? I haven't seen it yet. I heard about it. Yeah, Story just doesn't have any values. Yeah, the Wildfires aren't nuts, Alex. Interesting versatility. I knew Mondesi was insane at shortstop. Yeah, maybe Mondesi can get healthy. That's your duo next year until Marcelo's ready. What's up, Kenneth? Do you feel Duvall and Story will rebound? I hope so. I think Duvall will come back and hit well. I don't think, obviously he's not going to hit the 400, but approaching the halfway point, what's your World Series matchup and winner prediction? I'm going Dodgers over Tampa in a rematch of 20. Ooh, that's a good question. I think I go Braves, Tampa, and I go Tampa might win it all, man. I don't know. But you say that every year and then they just peter out in the playoffs because they just can't score runs in the playoffs. But if their offense stays the way it's going to be hard to beat them. I would go Braves, Tampa right now. Wow. Cutter's gotten Stephen Kwan twice. That's crazy. I think Dodgers get a big player as per usual at the deadline. If the Dodgers add someone to their rotation, they could be really good. Does anyone think Alex Cora's job is in trouble? Definitely not. No. Alex Cora's job is perfectly fine. Whether or not Cora wants to stay through all this is a different question. Orioles versus Braves sounds. Who would you guys take in a 5-game series? Would you take or I guess it would be 7 games at that point. Would you take Tampa or would you take the Orioles? I mean, neither of those guys, right? If we're talking about legitimately trading Story, is no trade value right now. You'd be giving away Story. No shot they trade him. How about Bloom's job? That's a more interesting question, Eric. I think ultimately what Heim Bloom is doing is what ownership wants him to do, right? They want him to sort of build up this farm system, grow the depth so that they can stay around the luxury tax without going absurdly over to have a highly competitive team. And so I think what Heim Bloom is building is what the front office wants to do. The question is, right, and what we've seen in the past is how do they respond to fan criticism? Because this is going to be the 4th year in a row, or 3 years out of 4 years where, all right, even if the Red Sox get super hot this month and they get back into competition for a wild card spot, hypothetically here, if we're talking about winning percentages of the people in a wild card spot, you're going to need to win 90 plus games to just get into the postseason. It's not, hey, let's win. Like at the beginning of the year, when I made my video, I was saying, okay, they may sneak in with 87 wins, right? That's not hypothetically possible right now. And obviously we're not even halfway through the season yet. So there's going to be some digressing. There's going to be some increasing, right, over the next couple of months, where whether or not 90 wins actually gets you in at the end of the year is a different story. But right now, this Red Sox team needs to win 90 plus games to get into the playoffs. And so if you're looking at Heim Bloom, right, the fans are not going to be happy if 3 out of 4 seasons, even if you don't end up in last place, say the Blue Jays, Alek Manoah doesn't figure it out and they just sort of taper off, right, and you end up in 4th place and you're what, 2-3 games out of a playoff spot, our fans going to be happy with that, right? And how does the front office respond? Because I think they did a good job last year of, sort of figuring out where, or I think they did a good job this offseason sort of talking openly about where they are and where they want to be over the next couple of years and why they're doing what they're doing, which I appreciate as someone who analyzes and talks about the Red Sox consistently. But for the average fan, it's like, dude, I don't care what it's going to look like. All right, a little bit of Kike luck there. Let's go. So back to what I was saying, right? It kind of depends. In terms of Heim Bloom, it kind of depends on Flash, is basically what I'm trying to say here. So I would say Alex Cora, I think, is very, very safe. I think for the most part, a lot of fans are behind Alex Cora. But in terms of Heim Bloom, like, that's an easy guy. That's a really easy guy for ownership. Even if he's doing exactly what ownership wants, it's an easy figurehead to be like, hey, we didn't like what Heim Bloom was doing with the organization. Let's move on. And then do the exact same thing with someone else and try and, give themselves 2 years to see where they're at. So I don't know. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Amen. They need a first baseman. They have a first baseman. We're good. I agree with that, Shooter. Totally agree with that, Carol. I think if we are at or above 500. What's up, Jack, by the way? Sorry, I didn't see you there. Hope you're all caught up. What's up, Pac-Man? All right, productive out. We like that. Rangers Pirates would be a fire World Series. I think if the Rangers get a rotation, that's the big team, in my opinion, that could compete with the Rays. Top 4. Thank you. Can't forget about the Astros. The Astros will heat up, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I think you could very well see the Texas Rangers make a deep run postseason wise, even if they don't make the playoffs. Or I'm sorry, they have to make the playoffs. Even if they don't make the division, they get the wild card. Houston's beating Toronto at the moment. Thank God, we needed that. I still believe in Bloom. Again, I think we've talked about it a couple of times on this channel. I think what Chaim Bloom is doing long term is going to be successful, but you need to also, with a big market team like this, you need to also be able to be competitive every year that you're slowly rebuilding, right? Because that's just sort of what you need to do. I mean, you can rebuilds are a tough thing to go through, and it's what we're going through right. And again, Shooter, you know me, I've been overly at some points optimistic about this team. And I still think they could be a really, really competitive team in this division, in this league, with what they have right now. If they can get consistent starting pitching, I really truly believe that. But what I'm over, kind of the overall statement of what I'm trying to say about Chaim Bloom is that it's inconsistent right now at the big league level. You're inconsistent right now at the big league level, and part of that last year was due to contract issues. Part of that was due to injuries, right? It wasn't totally Chaim Bloom's fault last year, but there were holes on this big league club that you just didn't fill last year, right? And this year you did a better job at filling them, but then you look at the rotation, it's like, well, where's the consistency there? It's just sort of you're starting to see all of the sort of comeback, right? Or sort of foundational pieces come together for the Red Sox. It's just, how long is it until you get there, and what do you do in the interim? What I meant by the Erod rental is there a type of trade to be had at the deadline because we got him for Andrew Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, maybe, right? Maybe. There's some pieces that you could do that with. When I look at the signing of Kluber and letting Wacha and Eovaldi walk, I don't understand the direction they're going in. Edward, I think there's a lot more to those signings than just sort of they let them walk, right? When you're talking about Wacha, he wanted 3+ years. Come on, Valdez. Oh. Look at that. We love a gift. We love a gift. Yeah, bobble. We got a bobble by Josh Naylor. It was an easy ground ball to first base. He just bobbled it, and a run came in to score. But anyways, back to because I see this a lot, Edward. Right, where players leave, they do well, and it's like, oh, we should have had him. We should have had him. But when you're looking at Wacha, Eovaldi, and JD, Wacha wanted 3+ years. No other team in baseball besides the Padres were willing to sign him, period, let alone to the 4-year deal, right? So the fact he's doing well right now is great, but what's he going to look like in 2 years with the Padres, right? What's he going to look like there? Eovaldi, you gave him a 3-year offer in November. You gave him a very good 3-year offer in November, more than he actually got there. And by the time, and at that point, Nate Eovaldi's agent, Nate Eovaldi said, hey, look, we think we can get better on the open market. Okay, fine. Right? We'll keep this offer on the table. And if you decide to come back, like, well, Nate, we need an answer. Didn't get an answer. So you move on. You go another direction, right? James Paxton opts in. You got to figure something out in this rotation. You can't be left on your ass because Nate Eovaldi waited until February to figure out when JD Martinez, he wasn't going to do what he's doing right now in Boston. He got reunited with the hitting coach that essentially transformed his entire career. He's back with Mookie Betts. He was not going to hit like that in Boston. So it's easy to look back and say, oh man, they should have had these guys, right? When there's a lot more to the story. That's all I'm going to say with those. Not entirely too. I just don't get it. Want to win now, sell the team to someone who wants to win now? Not entirely. Worried about Casas yet? No. Yeah, it is looking like ours today. Yoshi and Turner better than JD. I agree with that too. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it just wasn't a good fit anymore. Um, do you have any insight into any positive developments in our farm system that could cause a big impact soon? Yeah, Marcelo Meyer. You've got Shane Rohan, who's pitching really well. You've got guys like sort of role playing, right? Like you've got guys like Costas at the major league level now. Jaron Durant's hopefully starting to figure it out at the major league level now. You've got guys like in the bullpen, right? Guys like Josh Winkowski doing well. Cutter Crawford, who's here today. Ugh, man. Verdugo's been killing the ball lately. It's just been to a lot of people. Rafaela is hitting 284. Nick York's been hitting really well. Yep. You got guys like Roman Anthony, who's everyone. I mean, every single scout that you see, not even Red Sox scouts, is talking about Roman Anthony right now. Brian Mata's been injured. Miguel Blaze, yep. (2025) Red Sox, Casas, Story, Devers, who at second base. 2025, you're probably looking at Story at second base and Mayer at shortstop. Bob, stop. Yeah, Brian Mata looks more like a relief pitcher right now. It was pretty clear that JD needed to leave. Yeah. Think they could have held out for Evaldi. I think one of the driving factors too is that after Xander left, you're like, okay, why the only shortstop left on the market at the time was Correa or Dansby. Dansby is doing kind of like average with the Cubs, and Carlos Correa is injured. So that's when Xander leaves, and you sort of weren't expecting him to leave, which is a whole different conversation. But when you get there, you're like, all right, let's reel it in a little bit. Let's stay under the luxury tax so that in years going forward, we can go out of the luxury tax, right? We've got good hitting prospects, but where's the pitching? Yeah, I mean, that's something they got to work on. I think the hope is that you got Brian Bayo right now, who's going to be who's clearly a piece of this Red Sox team going forward. That kid's changed Rohan. There's a couple more pitchers in low A that are doing really well right now. There's another pitcher. He's Japanese or Korean in double A that's really impressing people right now. So you do have options. So, and I don't know. You can look back at any. I was just joining. Do you think the greatest need for the major league ready shortstop or starting pitcher? I would go starting pitcher right now, especially with depending on how long Sale's going back. Taiwanese, thank you. Our best arms, yeah, I think it'll be, if they keep doing this sort of aggressive push them up approach with their pitching prospects, it'll probably be 2 years till we start to see some of these like really good, really, really high profile pitching prospects for the Red Sox make their way up. And Murakami, he's coming back a little bit. He still has a positive WIC plus. But Yamamoto might be someone that they definitely look into. Because that's sort of a little bit of a controllable piece, right? Was there a concentrated attempt to clean out the 2018 or initiate a new clubhouse culture? I think for sure there was I don't think it was just to get, Rokai. Yeah, Roki's got, I think 2 or 3 years left before he's available. That'll be the bidding war of the century. Whoever gets him. Yeah, fingernails, yeah. Was there a concerted attempt to clean out the 2018 team and initiate a new clubhouse culture? I don't know if it was to strictly clear out. Like, I don't think Heimblum was like, I need to get rid of this 2018 team. I do think that the clubhouse culture had a lot to do with the moves this off. Zane in MLB The Show. I just picked him up. He's so good. Finally got him. What's up, Ivor? Come on, boys. And I think there's a great article too. If you guys are really interested in sort of what Chaim Bloom has actually done and how to actually judge what he's done for this organization, Jake O'Donnell, who writes for, I believe it's the Pesky Report. It's either that or Beyond the Monster. There is a great article. Let me see if I can find it, Shaq. This article, I read it and was like, yeah, this is one of those ones where it's like, okay, you know what? It changes your entire perspective on what sort of Chaim Bloom has done and sort of what to judge him on. De La Cruz has he's a triple now. Let me see. Jake T. O'Donnell on Twitter. He writes for Beyond the Monster. Okay. Let me see if I can find the article. Because it really is. It's just a really in-depth look as to beyond just as to sort of what he's been doing. I'll message him and see if I can get it. Oh, for the love of Christ. What was that? Come on. Yeah, I'm trying to get the link to the article now, chat. I think Costas did the right thing there. Is Valdez? Is that gonna be? Is that gonna be air on Valdez? Nope. I got it delivered from someone else. That was an error on Casas in chat, and Christ. Who said the Guardians can't score? It's their fault. Here's the link to the article I was talking about, chat. Yeah, that was you, Joseph. Nah, Casas pitched well. Or I'm sorry, Casas pitched well. Casas hit well. It did that well. He knocked it down, and then I think that was more on Valdez. Valdez. I think it's time for top option Valdez. I like Valdez, but he's just not there yet. And you've got Christian Arroyo and Pablo Reyes, who I'd rather have in strictly for defensive purposes, because Valdez isn't giving you anything offensively either. Bookmark day, yeah. Take a look at that, Chad. It is, it's extremely, extremely informative. It's not just going over like what he's done at the major league level, but what he's done throughout the entirety of the organization. It's really interesting. All right, shooter. I'm in. Valdez's experiment is failing. It's not. It hasn't been a total fail. It's just he's clearly not fully there yet. I agree, Jackson. Yeah, he just needs to get there. Flip Valdez and David Hamilton to Arizona for Cattell. I'd be down with that. Yeah, I almost asked him if I could make a video on him. A video on the article, but I don't want to take away from his shine. So I'll link it for you guys and you guys can read it. True, CW. They just need to hold him. And they've got a runner on what? Third? Yeah. It'd be an interesting trade. It'd be an interesting trade, but hey. Happy Gilmore, easily best Adam Sandler movie in my opinion. Best Adam Sandler movie. Happy Gilmore. Another error by Devers. I haven't even gotten there yet. Oh my god, dude. Oh, there goes my bet. That's a makeable play. If I'm Cora, I'm getting ejected. Yeah. It's like Happy Gilmore's. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's not. I don't even know if it's a coaching thing. You can only do so much with these guys. At the end of the day, you are Major League Baseball players. You should be able to make these plays. Like the Casas one off his glove and then into Valdez, fine, right? But Devers should have made that play. Valdez should have made that other play. You got to turn this. Thank you. Certainly not sending Devers down to AAA. No. No. Do I play MLB Show? Yeah, I play a lot of MLB Show. Tribe wins tonight game against the Red Sox. Well, certainly not the Tribe anymore. We'll see. The Water Boy. Waterboy's a good one. I love The Longest Yard's an underrated Adam Sandler movie. So is Grown Ups. Grown Ups is hilarious. What's up, Matrix? Thank God. I'm putting Devers in AAA. You can't just do that. You guys, we can't just be like, hey, Devers, you're going to play AAA for us for a little bit. Oops, I forgot to change this. Yeah, exactly, Shooter. Big Daddy's a good movie. Have I seen the most recent Adam Sandler movie? Was that the dinner party one? Devers would have fun, though. Yeah. Devers still has options. I think Devers has reached his limitation with options. Mr. Deeds, that's a good one. New Hampshire one, shout out. Murder Mystery is very funny. Yeah, defense is brutal. Major Pain. I don't think I've seen that. What, Starla? Both pretty decent. I didn't like the Halloween one. I did like the murder mystery one, was good. Oh, yeah. Oh, Click. Click will get you. Click will get me. Dude, that's a sad movie at the end. That's a sad movie, but very funny, yes. I'll have to take a look at that pack, man. I've been wanting to see that. Yeah, the one, that's a great movie. The one where he talk about Iowa. 51st Dates, that's a classic. Yeah, that is a good movie, Peter. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for, Dan. Here's the link I was talking about, chat. For those of you who are still wondering where it is. Happy Gilmore, yeah. Tron Legacy. I think people love Tron Legacy, I thought. Can we do something? Can we not do this for the what? 3 out of the last 4 games? Uncut Gems was good. Kevin Garnett's in that movie. Shout out. All right, Rafi, get in there after Turner and make up for this right now. We might have to put on our rally hat early. I think it's one of the it's getting to that point. We need a rally hat more than just the 7th and 8th inning. Yeah, Sandler should have won it. Did he win an Oscar for that? He was nominated, right? Is he really, Money? I didn't even know that. We need a pre-rally hat. Oh, I just set off Siri. All right, chat. Grown Ups is the GOAT Adam Sandler movie. Grown Ups has got to be top 3. Gotta be. I think top 3 Adam Sandler movie. I go. Oh man, Longest Yard is so funny. I gotta go. Happy Gilmore, Grown Ups. Happy Gilmore, Grown Ups. God, the third one's hard. Little Nicky. I forgot about Little Nicky. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I do Happy Gilmore 1, Grown Ups 2. Fight me on it. What do I want 3? Did I go Billy Madison, Waterboy? That's My Boy. Oh man, that is the Adam Sandler Andy Samberg combination. There's so many good, and they're all bad movies, but they are the best. Oh man, That's My Boy. That's got to be. That's top. That's an underrated. That is an extremely underrated. Wedding Singer is a good one. I don't know if I put that top 5, but that's a good one. Bobby Bouchetti's got to be up. Man, they're just so. There are like 10 movies you can put in the top 5. Don't Mess with Zohan. That's another one. Oh, man. There's so many good ones, chat. 51st Dates is good. I didn't mind 51st Dates. That's Uncut Gems, Warrior. Yeah, I caught that reference, Mike. Oh my God. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Jesus. There's just so many. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, versatility. We really went off on the rails here. Yeah, Mr. Deeds. People love Mr. Deeds. Bedtime Stories. I like Bedtime Stories. Didn't love it though. Was Adam in Coneheads? I don't think so. That was oh my god, what's his name? Oh my god, I'm picturing his face. Blues Brothers. I want to say John Candy, but that's the blonde guy. Airheads? I don't even think I even saw that. Aykroyd, yes, Dan Aykroyd. Thank you. Adam Sandler's got to be a top 5 comedian of all time. Yeah, the Red Sox. Anger management. Oh my god. Which doesn't end. See you later, Logan. Yeah, Sandler's the pride of the 603. Sandler is the pride of the 603. Chat, this is a special night. We got my brother and my dad in stream tonight. I forgot this was a Red Sox stream for a minute. Yeah, I totally. Blended. What's the one where they go down to just go with it. Just go with it. That's a good one. I love that movie. Nick Swanson in that one, so funny. There's just so many good ones. A better third baseman? No. We're good. I know, Peter. Yeah, I saw that. Blended was good. Jack and Jill, that's the one movie I do not like. I did not like Jack and Jill. Yeah, I think we'll be fine with that. Devers, for the most part, has been above average this year. Man, they really don't want to use Chris Murphy. Cabana Boy? I don't even think I've seen Cabana Boy. Hotel Transylvania. Pixels is low-key a good one, too. A Million Ways to Die in the West. I don't think I've ever... I remember the ads for that. I don't remember seeing it. Hotel Transylvania. Another underrated. I know it's an animated kids movie. Pretty good. The Curse of Adam Sandler. True. Oh, that's pretty cool, Pac-Man. If anyone's in the Providence area. What's up, Joe? Was his character on SNL? Yeah, I didn't get a ton of Adam Sandler on SNL aside from like big it's like highlights, because obviously I wasn't able to watch that yet. Mike Zanino's got a base hit. Great. Mike Zanino getting a base hit. Love Adam. Wow, we got the whole family in here tonight, chat. We got brother, sister, and dad. We need home run threats. I mean, we didn't really for a while, right? We didn't need the home run threat. Adam Sandler is Mike Zanino. Yeah. You would think, talking about Adam Sandler, like the most New England guy on the face of the planet. When is Yu Chang coming back? Probably got a couple of weeks. This is the Adam Sandler episode, Chad. This was the last thing I was thinking about talking about. Sandler's a Yankees fan? Sandler is certainly not a Yankees fan, I don't think. Actually, he might be. That's actually not a bad... I don't really know if he watches baseball. Yeah, he's a Yankees fan. What's up, Don? Well, that ruined everything for me. Duval is back Friday. Yeah. Why is what? Who are some celebrities that like the Red Sox? We've got we got some killers here. Adam Sandler's Billy Bean in the Moneyball remake. I'm in. Yeah, we got some absolute dogs that like the Red Sox. All right. Berg. Yeah. Chris Evans, all in on that. Bill Burr. Jack Harlow's a Sox fan and a Celtics fan, by the way. Tom Brady, duh. Maria Menounos. John Krasinski. Ben Affleck. Course. Of course. Conan O'Brien's a Red Sox fan. Jimmy Fallon's not a Red Sox fan. I don't know why he's on here. Seth Meyer. Jennifer Gardner. Allison Milano. I don't know who that is. We knew Matt Damon. Conan O'Brien. I did not know that. Amy Poehler. Let's go. Dennis Leary. Jackson, this is your fault. That's awesome, Mike. Oh, the TV judge from Providence definitely is. Steven Tyler. Kenny Chesney for you country fans. Dr. Dre for you hip hop fans. James Taylor for you soft rock fans. Neil Diamond, I feel like he has to be. Donnie Wahlberg, I feel like Donnie Wahlberg doesn't count. He's just Mark Wahlberg's brother. The Dropkick Murphys are on this list. Yeah, no kidding. Stephen King, there he is. Jennifer Lawrence. Lopez, sorry, not Lawrence. Pretty decent celebrity liking there, chat. I like it. Do we trade Kike? He doesn't have any value. What are you going to trade him for is my question. Yeah, Stephen Colbert was on that list. Lil Wayne. Yeah, Lil Wayne. Yeah, Dane Cook. What about the Sox offense? Yeah, it's been tough. Ruse. I like the new update. Dan Aykroyd's a Red Sox fan? Yeah, we got a stellar list. I like it. Everyone loves the boys this summer. Huh? Oh. Well, Chad, at least we're live for Chris Murphy's debut. Ugh. Plenty to say. Yeah, the game is still young. The game is still young, chat. And you know what? You know what? Red Sea live streams, chat. We got a bit of magic. Stay away from that word, King. Moderate, you want to lead that? Don't ban him or anything, King, but just stay away from that word, please. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Again, yes, I know. I'll be right back. All right, I'm here. Maybe we can score 5 in the 9th. Let's do it. Joe Bradshaw. Yeah. All right, here we go, chap. See? All we need was a little Chris Murphy. It's all good, King. You know, it's just I don't want that on my I don't want that on my channel. So, and no one knew that, right? So, no harm, no foul. Just I get it. Just not here. All right, now we got Eli Morgan, who I think we did fairly well against. Pham just had a 3-run home run. Top 6, got it. Baseball, please, yeah. Yeah, Broken Boy in the Sox chat. We like that. This is his debut, yeah. We're gonna score 3 now. You don't even need to tie it up this inning. Just show me some life. Get one across the board. Sox are hungry. I like it. Come on. Please. I'm begging you. Please. Just give me one. Just give me a couple of innings where we don't have to score. Yeah, it is wildly frustrating, King. I'll get that to a second. But let me just finish this. Excuse me. Give me an inning. Give me a game where it's not just scoring off of luck or scoring off of station to station baseball, which is fine. I want to see this offense do something. Yeah, it is weird. Ruse is here for another 2 months. Ruse, I like the whole channel revamp here. Boston Sports and Life with Ruse. I like the logo. Let me see. Yeah, it looks good. Did you come up with that yourself? What you were saying, King, yeah, the potential being there is so frustrating, right? The potential being there, the fact that there is, we've seen what this team can do. Be careful with that, Ruse. Especially as you grow. Careful with the just taking a logo off of, Man, Casas is just under it, man. Just under it. The potential is the most frustrating part, because if this team was mediocre the entire season, fine, and maybe that is what they are, but we've seen them at their best, and that's what's frustrating. It's frustrating. Yeah, it's painful. Sound fundamental baseball. Yeah, let's start there. Let's start with sound fundamental baseball. Was there an error in last night's game? I think there was an error in last night's game, right? Did Kike Baba win last night? It's going to happen, Jackson, with Bo Bichette. Or, no. No Boston errors last night? Let's go. Yeah, those are probably the two biggest Red Sox fans, Dan. Oh, it's just so frustrating, Chad. It makes me just want to grab them and shake them. I mean, Michael, they probably are, right? They probably are doing a ton of these drills, a ton of all this crap, but you can only do so much. Once they get out there, I mean, coaches can't go out there and put the glove where it needs to be or throw the ball to the right person for them. Maybe the Canadian Fire is affecting the Red Sox gameplay. I don't think it's reaching Ohio, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, obviously, but I think those were made by his kids. I think those are just like beaded necklaces from his kids. Or kid. Yeah, it's just the Red Sox. I mean, it's just one of those things, man, where it's just like, where, I don't know, where do you go from? It's just so frustrating. It's been hazy. Yeah, I can't even imagine. He doesn't fully fall through the zone. I think he is. I don't think I don't really think it's a matter of bat path. I don't think it's a matter of bat path. I think it's just a matter of confidence. Come on, Kike. Can we put Christian Arroyo in this game, please? We need to shake something up. I don't know why we're going with the same team when now you have options. You got Pablo Reyes for second base. You got Christian Arroyo for second base. Why is Valdez out there? I understand the platoon. I understand the splits. I understand trusting your guys. But when this team is struggling, you need to put the most surefire people in, and Valdez is not a surefire person right now. Is Ref Snyder hurt? No. He just doesn't play against right-handed pitchers. If we can cling on until Duvall and Story return, then there's some hope. Yeah, the problem is, right, Story's still, I would say, a month away. I mean, best case scenario, 3 or 4 weeks. So the question is, what is the team going to look like in 3 or 4 weeks if this is how you're playing baseball right now? Because like we talked about this. I don't know. I think I beat this to death, right? It's just what are you talking about? Duvall and Story coming back helps the defense immensely. June is such an important month. Chad, I'm not kidding. We're about to put on the rally hat in the 7th. We need a spark here. So I mean, where are you going to be standing wise if you're playing like this? It seems insane to say that. Hey, in 3 weeks, this could be. I mean, you could be a whole different outlook here. We could be talking about who's getting sold here. But it's true, right? You're 4.5 back right now, which isn't insurmountable, but it's large. When now you have to. I mean, right now you have to. If you look at the wild card standings, right, you've got in your way of a wild card spot, right? You've got a +10 differential. The Angels, I don't think will stick around for that much longer. Toronto's probably not going anywhere. You've got to be better than the New York Yankees, who are 10 games above 500 right now. And that's just to sniff the wild card spot. It's wildly frustrating. You simply cannot be playing this level of baseball right now. You can't do it. And you're right, Jack. Several wild card teams are capable of collapsing. Baltimore has been insane this year, but how does their pitching hold up over the entirety of the season, right? I mean, I think their bullpen will be fine, but rotation-wise, Texas and Houston are legit. The Yankees, on pace right now for 90 wins, but we've seen it before. They just sort of fall flat for a while. Their rotation was bad for a minute. What happens, what happens there? There's a lot can happen, right? A lot can happen. People were calling the Braves and the Nationals out when they won their World Series. So, I'm not completely out on this team, but I do think it's a matter of circumstance at this point. If you can't figure it out in June, circumstantially, it's going to be wildly difficult for you to, even if you do figure it out in July, August, and September, and you go on tears, it's just going to be difficult. Like, if you have a mediocre June, like you had a mediocre May, is it impossible for you to come back and be competitive towards the end of the season? No, but had a baby Chris Murphy, first strikeout. Let's go. First strikeout of his career. He's looking good. Real quick. He's looking good. What's up, Dennis? Team needs help again tonight. Team does need help again tonight. I'm going to look at Josh Winkowski's grandmother. That's so nice. She goes to every single game. Yeah, that's another good point, Wonder. Yeah, Because right now, I mean, you're at the point now where you're kind of relying on. You're kind of relying on other teams too. Nah, Cora's doing the best he can. I think Cora's made 2 decisions where I've been like, what are we doing here? But Cora overall is still one of the better managers in baseball. He won't be. Kike won't be on the chopping block. In terms of starting role, yeah, I think so. He has to be. But in terms of where he's going to end up on the team-wise, I don't think he's going anywhere. What makes a good manager? I think most of the time what makes a good manager in baseball is managing. Look at that. Let's go. What makes a good manager in Major League Baseball is being a leader, right? Keeping your team focused through 162, making sure that your guys know exactly what they need to work on, make sure they know exactly what they're doing well, and capitalize on what guys are doing well. So I think that's sort of the biggest part of managing. I agree with that, Dennis, 100%. So I think that's sort of the biggest thing with being a manager. Obviously a big part of it too is how you construct your lineup. And Alex Cora has been doing a good job of that, I think, throughout the entire year lineup-wise. Defensive alignments, obviously. Most of that's sort of the defensive coaches, the infield coaches, the outfield coaches will sort of figure out how to align it. But Cora has the ultimate decision on that. Yeah, essentially, Jack's wrapping it up. I'm giving sort of the long version of it, but yeah. His projected ceiling, sort of back-end rotation, fringe 5th guy, but fairly decent bullpen arm. Yeah, he's looking pretty good right now. We'll see. Extend Duvall. I would honestly wouldn't hate that. Yeah, Core just. Again, you can only do so much until it's up to the players, right? Until it's up to the players to figure out what the hell to do. That's Josh Winkowski's grandparents, by the way. They retired and they just follow him around the country, and I think that's awesome. What is up with all these bugs? As we're talking about Kike. What a grab. Oh my. See, it sucks because we'll crap on Kike and he does stuff like that, right? I think he'd get around the same amount he's getting now, King. I don't think he'll get much more. Doogie needs to get paid before Duvall. Yeah, it's so like Kike's so athletic, and then he's just like not. It's the strangest thing. Good debut for Murphy. Great debut for Murphy. They may even get him go 3 innings. He's so odd at shortstop. Either makes really bad plays or crazy plays. It's I don't know who's coming in. Sam Hentages. Hentages. Sam Hentages. What's his end of year numbers? I think he kind of falls down to like 240-ish, I think would be good for him. Yeah, if he doesn't have to throw first base, he's awesome. I would say 240-ish. What's he at home run wise? He only has 4 home runs right now. You know what? I could see him still getting like 24, 25 home runs. 65, 70 RBIs. I mean, yeah, if he stays healthy the rest of the season, I would love for Duvall to come back for another year. Maybe we could get him for one more year. I'd love that because Sedon, I don't think he'll be a huge impact guy going forward. Duran, we'll see. I think Duran's got the highest ceiling. Yeah, I saw that, Pac-Man. Yeah, but I don't think the Red Sox would sign Duvall for a longer term deal. That could be another 1-year contract. How's Marcelo doing? He's struggling a bit in his first couple of games, but he's getting there. He'll be doing well, and I would say by the end of the month, we'll be talking about how well he's doing in Double A. All right, chat. We're putting it on already. We need it. Presented by Foco. If you want to get one yourself, like our boy Money Mike Madness did today. He actually got one of these. I think it was in blue, right, Mike? Will we realistically sign both Duvall and Verdugo? I think it depends on what Duran does. So if you guys want one of these, head over to Foco. They look a lot better when you don't have headphones and a hat on. Trying to go Portland on Sunday, see Mayer. Not sure if he's going to play on Sunday. That's the problem with me, too. I don't want to take the trip up to Portland for him just to not play. I'm going to wait till he comes to the Fisher Cats, I think. Yankee fans' nickname for Aaron Boone, Salad? I don't get it. Season say this is going to bring us back, chat. Look at it. Look at how this... They're putting in Pablo Reyes for Valdez. Who would you rather have on your team, Prime Manny or Poppy? Ooh, that's a great question. Prime Manny was a beast. Prime Poppy's best season, Manny's best. The last 4 Red Sox have struck out. Great. Because he's always getting tossed. Nice. I think I go, oh my God, look at those bugs. What the? They're called midges. What is a midge? I'm looking it up, chat. They're kind of gross looking. I mean, they're just little flies. Looks like this, chat. Looks like that. Yeah, Chopper Chamberlain. No, Valdez can't stay on defense. Yeah, they were just talking about it. He stopped pitching, right? Because of the bugs. Thanks for that image. You're welcome. That's what's flying around right now. Manny gave you laughs also. Get Valdez to eat the bugs. I'll pay $20 for everyone he eats. Yeah, let me just call him up. Doogie. Doogie's kind of do. I remember Mike Aviles. That would be such a wild. Imagine I made a YouTube video where I just made Red Sox baseball players eat bugs. I'm here with Emmanuel Valdez, and we're going to see. It might be a whisper inning next inning, chat. I need to take a break with the headphones. Turn this down so I don't get in trouble. We're good. Yeah, like hot ones, but with bugs. So tell me about this Instagram page, and yes, those are live cockroaches. Why am I rewatching this? I just saw this. The Nesson 360 app needs to, like, for the amount I'm paying for Nesson 360, it needs to get figured out. Chat, what do we think here? You think we need a little magic change here where we, man, my hair is, chat, I want my long hair back. All right. We're changing up the mojo here. We're changing up the mojo a little bit. Putting the hat forward. We're going to put the rally hat on like this next inning, chat. This is what we're going to do next inning. This is what we're doing next inning. We're changing the mojo, chat. Change it all around. Actually, you know what? We're not going to talk about it, chat. We're just going to do it. What the heck is that? What is that? It's just a fuzz update. It is just a fuzz. Oh, chat, I forgot to show you. I got a Connor Wong autograph. Big fan of his signature, by the way. Let me show you. So here's the problem I've run into. Grow the hair out. I had the hair out for a while. I need another hat. I know I do need a new hat. All right. So here's the problem I ran into. First of all, Connor Wong, very nice signature, right? That's a nice autograph. 1. 2, the person who sold it to me put this like eBay stuff on, this eBay tape. I can't get it off. I don't want to cut the card either. It's like taped to the sleeve it's in. I don't know what to do. Anyone deal with that? And then I'll show you the actual card because I love the actual card itself, but I also don't. Oh, I got it. Uno momento chat. Oh, you want to hear it? I know some of you guys like this ASMR stuff. Shh, we don't talk about whisper innings. Get braids. I'm good with that. Crinkle on point. Thank you. Maybe I should do ASMR chat. If the Red Sox aren't going to be competitive, maybe I'll just change to a red seat ASMR. Do like baseball sounds. I'll just put a baseball. Like I'll just hit baseballs and put the mic really close to the bat. Man, if you're an eBay seller and you're watching this, I don't know if I've heard a less satisfying tape peel. I'm sorry. I know. It was a bad one. That's what I'm saying. It was hard to get off. How many Red Sox jerseys do I have? Just 4. I want to get a Yoshida one. Pickles. What? Oh, eating the pickles? Yeah, so this is the card I got, chat. It's a little bent, honestly, but that's kind of what Finest does a little bit. It's pretty nice, right? What is it? Out of 150? I like it. They didn't tape the actual card itself. They just taped this like sleeve it came in. It protects it. What are you doing, Mike? Crap. Chad, we've gotten to the point in the stream where I'm just showing off baseball cards. Honestly, like I said in my video, I really wouldn't be surprised if we see Chris Murphy up here for a little bit, especially if he does well as a lefty option out of the bullpen for a while. He's as good as his card. Hey, he's been good so far. That's why I got it. Do I make money selling cards? No, I just collect them. What's that, his wife or his girlfriend? Oh, it kind of looks like his sister. No, that... I can't tell. Girlfriend? Ah. I had a Kike Hernandez... I had a Xander Bogaerts jersey. That is now... The black-haired one's his girl. Yes, so they're interviewing his sister right now, right? Thanks, versatility. Only 13 back. That's nothing, right? I had a Xander Bogaerts one that's now a Justin Turner one, and I had a Benintendi one, which is now a number 15. I don't even know where my Benintendi jersey is. Oh, it's right here. Who's number 16 on this team? Who's number 16 on the Red Sox? Why am I blanking? Is it no one? It's tough because it says Benintendi on the back of it, so I can't be like, oh, it's a no jersey, you know? I think it's... It is Duran? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, he's 16. He does kind of look like Saltamaki, actually, yeah. Must be so wild to just have your brother in a Major League Baseball game, and you're just like... Also, imagine buying tickets to a game and just being in the Red Sox family section. Like, accidentally going to a game. That was ball 4? Huh? I don't think so, Jackson. Do I play? I play Diamond Dynasty mostly, Warrior. Too much Diamond Dynasty, if you ask me. Yeah, Benintendi never took off. I really thought he was going to be selling too. I still have his autographed rookie card up there. Nick Pivetta hitting himself on the face with the medicine ball. That is so funny. Come on, Chris. Let the beards grow again. Maybe that's what they need. You know, chat, I did shave today. Maybe this one's on me. Asked for a JD jersey for Christmas because yeah, you did show me that. Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of brutal, Jackson. I'm not gonna lie to you. There'd be a lot of memes, Mike. I just finished year 1 on franchise and was able to sign Ohtani to the Sox. Nice. Hey, you never know. Still wear it? Yeah, I still wear my Benintendi one to games. Maybe that's what we need, chat. I'm throwing on a jersey. A little 2018 Magic for the kids. 2.25, I think. King off the top of my head. Both on the same team. All right, chat. We're keeping the jersey on. We need to do something, chat. Do I need another hat? I do have another hat right here. Do we need to put on another hat? Baby Chris. Let's go. Jemi's just bullying with the whole family. What is he doing? Craig, come on, get out of this, Chris. Everyone, I want everyone right now who's in chat to go get a baseball hat. Go get a Red Sox hat. Put them on. Put them on. It must be wild for Chris Murphy to face Jose Ramirez, too. I'm telling you, chat. I'm putting on 2 hats at the end of this inning. We're going all out. We are willing the Red Sox to a win. Hoodie works. Hoodie works. Put them on. It's on. Perfect. It's not for us, chat. It's for the Red Sox. Perfect. Throw the jersey on. Whatever you guys got that is Red Sox apparel, I want it on. Shorts, shirts, hats, shoes. You can get all those at foco.com for 15% off if you don't have them. But if you do have them right now, I want them on. That a baby, Devers. That a baby. Reusable shopping bag? Fine. Now would be the time to have some Foco stuff, chat. So if you want some for next stream, foco.com. Oh, there it is. Use code RedSeatRadio. It got up to 15% off everything because you guys have been buying items, which is absolutely fantastic. They gave us another 5% off, so it's now 15% off. All right, chat. It begins now. We rally the Sox ourselves. They don't want to do it for us? Fine. We do it ourselves. Some say it's crazy. Others say it works. Others say it works. Chat. Here we go. Chat. You know what time it is. Let me see the emojis. Is there a way to put you guys in emote only mode for this? Is there a way to put you guys in emote only mode? Yes, versatility. Let me see the emojis. Let me see the emojis. Let me see the emojis. No. The specific... Jackie did every one but the one we needed. If you don't have the emojis, you can get them for 99 cents a month if you become a member of the channel. Link is in the description. Or you guys can get Boxers. Boxers works. It's not crazy if it works, chat. Here's my plan, I'm thinking. Here's my plan. Finger slipped, got it. I'm just showing off the rest of the emojis. We don't use the Verdugo one as much as we should, chat. Jersey and fake hat is on. I want confirmation from everyone. Everyone. I don't have a Red Sox poncho at Foco, but we do have some really cool Red Sox biker shorts. We also have some cool Red Sox tank tops for ladies. All right, chat, here we go. I'm taking away this, and I'm talking directly to the Boston Red Sox is sitting. I don't want a single word. Here we go. I don't think there's ability to do that, unfortunately. Okay. All right. Here we go. I am 100% positive people are about to lose this stream, but I don't care. That was not a strike, sir. Here we go, chat. We say nothing. We do nothing. We simply watch and will with our minds. He did not go. Thank you. That was kind of lucky, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you don't know what this is yet, chat, this is the Whisper Rally. Welcome to the madness. That's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Don't say a word. Shh. Shh. God, those bugs are disgusting. Chat, usually I kind of like whisper talk through these, but like I don't have anything to say. I just need the Red Sox to do something. No, this is totally different than ASMR. This is a whisper rally. This is what we do on this channel. It's only crazy if it doesn't work. Oh, sorry, that was probably pretty loud. My bad. We're trying a new strategy because my back hurts. I don't really want to bend over into the microphone, so we're bringing the microphone to me. Okay, don't say anything, chat. Don't say anything. But okay. Six men left on base today. You gotta be kidding me. Do something, Kike. Do something. Do the Red Sox not understand what we put ourselves through? You guys have to listen to this during rallies. Come on. Not even the rally hats can save this, chap. There's only one thing left to do, chat. There's only one thing left to do, chat. And that is no hats. Now, if they lose this series, I panic a little bit. We're going no hats. No. We're keep the Red Sox jerseys on, chat. But I mean, clearly the hats are the problem right now. So we're doing no hat with just the rally hat. I think that's the thing. Yeah, Murphy did look pretty good. Right. I think I start getting real worried about this season if they lose this series. Those are some pretty good red emojis, Kenneth. What's wild, chat, is how far we drop. We went from our peak of 65 viewers to 30 viewers, which is, I mean, it's understandable. Oh man, YouTube's gonna be so mad at me. I'm supposed to have at least 4 ads. So you guys are about to get bombarded with ads. I'm really sorry. A reminder of the 2018 season isn't what they needed, chat. Maybe that's not what they needed. Maybe they needed a reminder of who they are. I could care less about Siebold. What the heck? I think we'll see Casas in the 7th hole for a while, for a little bit. As for Kike, I don't know. I don't know, man. If it was up to me, it would be Arroyo or it'd be Reyes every game. Because if you're not gonna give me anything offensively, then at least give me something defensively. But I don't know. Luapo. They're letting Murphy pitch. I like that. Dude, a Connor Siebold has a what? Like, genuinely. Whose jersey is this? This was Xander's. Now it's Justin Turner's. Actually, it's right here. Hold on. Oh, come on. Connor Siebold's got a 5.40 ERA. Yeah. His FIP is 5.37, so it's not like he's been any better. His K per nine's way down. His walks per nine staying the best. His BABIP's 306, which is way down from what it was with the Red Sox, but still, 306 isn't great. Yeah, the Little League errors. He does have a positive WAR though. It would, I mean, without any errors in this game, it'd be 2-1. Nah, Duran's not a second baseman. End of 8, give away your card? Yeah, sure. Oops, bottom 8. Safe. Are they not going to review it? Murph's losing the zone. He's been all right. Night, Don. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, Chad. I'm getting the giveaway set up. Yeah, I just saw that. You are way ahead of me. All right. Oh. What is Kike doing in center field? Chris Murphy, all around, looked really good. Who the hell is that shortstop? Yeah, I figured it'd be Class A. Oh, great. Alex Verdugo's out of the game. I'm going to look at what we're doing with Verdugo because that could be big. That could be a real problem. But hey, Chris Murphy looks good. The AL Central currently does not have a team above 500. God. Why can't we be playing in the AL Central? Man, the Kansas City Royals are terrible, huh? 18-44. That is brutal. The fact that the Chicago White Sox are 27-35 and only 4 games back is just ridiculous. Chris Murphy's putting down here. Hopefully. One big injury away from... If Alex Verdugo goes down for a significant amount of time... All right, Class A is not unhittable. He's got a 3.10 ERA. We know what he's going to throw, and that is fast cutters. Didn't we get to Emmanuel Class A one of these games? Buddy, get some better earrings. Dude's got green earlobes. Class A can implode, yes. So low you can't see the eyes. Man, you guys are so ahead of me. I'm only on ball 3. All right. You're at 1-0 for Wong. What is going on? Why am I so behind? I'm like 10 seconds behind at least. 20 seconds behind. Jackson, are you at the game? I fixed it. I saw that. I fixed it. I can't wait for there to be a automatic strike zone. Sometimes it puts you behind too, Jackson. There have been times where you've been behind. I don't know. 2-1. Okay. All right. Just breathe. Yeah, he throws gas. They called that a ball? Oh, my God. It was a gift. Oh, my God. All right. All right, ref. Yeah, casual 101. Yeah, don't do it to yourself, Tom. It is unbelievable. We had a bad strike call in that last at bat and a bad ball call too. I cannot wait for the automatic strike zone or the automated strike zone. Also, I do not love Rob Refsnyder in this situation. I love Rob a lot. Don't love him against a righty throwing 101. I'll be honest with you. And who did they have go in for, if Rob Refsnyder's in the game at 9, who do they have for Verdugo at 1? Like, I understand you needed Rob Refsnyder in there, but who do you put in the 1 spot? McGuire? Oh, Arroyo. Thank you. Oh, that would have been a nice pitch to piece up. Slider left down the middle. That would have been a nice one to piece up. I got Arroyo coming up right now, chat, so I'm a bit behind. Well, clearly the Red Sox lost. Right? Clearly the Red Sox lost. Oh, that's how they lose too? Well, chat, Red Sox briefly above 500, now back to 500. I don't like to say the word must win a lot. I feel like this was a must win game tomorrow. You need to win this series. You can't go, 2 for your last 7? You can't be 2-5. More. Yeah, you can't be 2-5. You can't do it to start off the month of June. Going to New York, you need to get going tomorrow. We're at must-win territories here. Either way, Chad, I had a ton of fun with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by, Mike. Oh, wait, Mike. Oh, man. Mike, I'm sorry, Mike. We'll do it next stream, I promise. I totally forgot. People are leaving. We'll get it next time, Mike. I'm sorry. Thank you all so much for sticking around during this game. I know it was a bit of a tough one to watch, but you guys stuck with it with me. We had a ton of fun this stream. Appreciate you, Luapo. Mike, again, I'm really sorry. They need to start winning. They need to start winning ball games, as simple as that. But if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please consider doing so. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please consider doing so. Thank you all very much for clicking on this one, and I will see you